Ladies and gents, this is the moment you put it for. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you put it for.
Let's play netball! This is match number 29 of the M1 Netball Asian Championships 2018 between Sri Lanka and Hong Kong. First up, please welcome Hong Kong! Here's your starting 7. Goal shooter, Krystle Edwards. Goal attack, Michelle Arkell. Wing attack, Connie Wong. Center, Elise, Bridget, Daly. Wing defense, Kate, Charlie. Goal defense, Rebecca Miller. And goalkeeper, Natassia Brakenridge. That is your starting 7. Joining them on the court are Helen Bipo, Kalani Brown, Angela Chan, Ann Lowe, and Tai Kai Yin. Their coach is Robin Manihara, assistant coach Veronica Arnold, manager Christina Ye, and primary care Elena Hobson. Please give it up for Hong Kong! Their opponents, Sri Lanka. Here's your starting 7. Goal shooter, Tharjini Sivalingam. Goal attack, Hasitha Mendis. Wing attack, Dulangi Wannithilake. Center, Gayani Amarawansa. Wing defense, Nauchalee Rajapaksha. Goal defense, Gayani Dissanayake. And goalkeeper, Chathurangi Jayasooriya. That is your starting 7. Joining them on the court are Darshika Abewikrama, Tilini Watagedara, Sureka Gamage, Dulanga Danaji, and Ilalintini Setu Kavala. Their coach is Tilaka Jinadasa, manager Tanuja Dissanayake, team doctor Dr. Lal Ikanayake, and team official Trixie Nanayakara. Please give it up for Sri Lanka! The umpires for the match are U.B. Ling and Joan Yani. Reserve umpire, Nigel Wayne Lim. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the teams, Sri Lanka and Hong Kong.
Oh, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the OCBC Arena. This is John Burgess together with Philip Go. Bring you this very, very important matchup between Sri Lanka and Hong Kong. And I have to say, it's a big, big question mark as to whether or not Hong Kong can handle the giant that is Tharjini Sivalingam. Actually, Hasitha Mendis, who's the goal attack for Sri Lanka, has also got a really high percentage, 91%. On average, the Sri Lankan team have a 90%. It's an extraordinary 9 out of 10 success over shots made. And, well, it's going to be Sri Lanka from right to left on the court as we have a look at it now. And there's a little bit of a hiatus, waiting for the start, waiting for the ball to appear, actually. As we're just waiting. Actually, this is very unusual, Philip. I don't know quite what we're waiting for here, but...
well, the umpire's got a ball.
Ah, they have now. Okay.
taking a quick survey of the court right now, John, and you can see that in the press recognition. She's standing right next to our towering shooter from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, she is. You know, she is huge. She's 2 meters and 6 centimeters, and although she has got 85 caps now, I think, for her team, it's a long ball here. Hong Kong had a brilliant, brilliant time yesterday. They beat Singapore by the single goal, and it was a fantastic performance. They won, without question, 3/4 of that match. Very, very well indeed. They were so fast on the attack. They made Singapore have many, many mistakes. They gave up a lot of transition ball, and that's for the first time we've seen her miss. She is naturally left-handed, but you can see how close she is to the rim of the net. It's unbelievable, and that is going to be the challenge: how to stop that ball getting through to that young lady, Tharjini Sivalingam. Yeah. Okay.
Well, as this, John, Hong Kong really just need to keep their scores as close as possible. You'd like to think that, you know, Sri Lanka will have too much in their arsenal for this particular matchup, but Hong Kong have worked themselves into a really good position in this particular group of the 4 group winners from the first stage. And as long as they keep the deficit close, they will set themselves up a semi-final meeting and avoid Sri Lanka in the next match.
That long ball is a turnover ball, and that's going to be really unfortunate because that is now a 2-point potential for Sri Lanka. The long ball, they've got to chase this down, and now, it's still going to be Sri Lanka's ball.
Bit fortunate there, I'd say, John.
Yep. It will go high into that circle in just a while. There you go, up it goes, and no problem at all for Tharjini to finish that one off. 3-2 Sri Lanka, and they've got the ball back again. That's why I say they had a 2-point potential, because the centre pass is back with Sri Lanka.
It's not a complicated tactic there, is it?
It's not. It's not complicated. It's very simple, and they've certainly got used to using the talent. She was away for about 3-4 years, I hear, but brought back into the national team now. Half a pace away, but it makes no difference. It's 4-2 Sri Lanka. And Hong Kong, with that long pass that went out of play, have given it up. Fortunate there to keep possession. That's some good scrambling defence by the wing defence, and that is an area in which Hong Kong have really got to make sure that they don't give that ball away. The turnover is the disaster zone, that's for sure. I have to say, Elise Daly played brilliantly against Singapore. And that ball from Krystle Edwards, again, she's got 75%. And, well, it's a really high percentage. The one that really impresses me, though, Michelle Arkell, again, is right there, and they're frustrated at the moment at 5-3, but at least they've got the ball back here with possession at the centre.
Well, it's still a 1 turnover difference between the two teams right now, John. I mean, if Hong Kong scores from this one and they can somehow turn over one of the possessions coming up for Sri Lanka, we are still looking at a very tight situation.
Yeah, this is nice chest passing. Bounce pass as well. Oh, Michelle's a long way out, but she does that beautifully there. Michelle Arkell. Well, she's carrying on where she left off last evening.
She really backed herself for that shot, John.
Yep, well, 2.5, 3 meters away is a long way. Oh, that was lucky.
And she's the shorter of the 2 shooters that Hong Kong have right now. Well, Tharjini is unstoppable at the moment.
He certainly is, but here's another opportunity for the attack. Hong Kong looking for the long ball. In fact, a bit of a tactic of Sri Lanka right there. Picked up nicely by Krystle Edwards, converted without problems. 5-6. Long ball is again there. It's it's almost boring. I know it's hard to say that in a match like this, but the tactic, fortunately, there was a...
Well, John, it's quite apparent that the only way to stop Sri Lanka from running away from this match is to actually cut the supply. So that has to happen.
Well, that is their tactic. Actually, Robin Manihera told me that before the match. They've got to attempt to do that. Easier said than done, of course. Speed and aggression is one thing. It's gone up again, and oh, that might be one. That's a turnover. Oh, my goodness me. I tell you what, it's still going to be Hong Kong's ball, and we get excited when we see that attack being disrupted. Again, an opportunity here, and 7-all, but the important thing is they've got the ball back at the halfway pass, and again it will be Hong Kong's. This is a very important attack. Make the statement right here. Oh, and that's not a good one. That's a really, really poor pass. The chase back is no good, and the situation is recovered immediately by Sri Lanka. And that was unfortunate. Tharjini is not going to make another mistake. The passing is solid, it's quick from Hong Kong, but on that occasion into the circle, it wasn't good enough. Connie, the captain, plays it back and looking for opportunities. Closed down though, but wing attack there is Dulangi. She penalizes.
The marking is really tight in the
It is, and that ball, that's 2 balls that have come in over the top, and that is 2 possessions that have been given up. Oi, you can join my rugby team. I tell you, Michelle is certainly going to stick like glue, like a limpet to her opponent, that's for sure. That was proof of that.
You're not suggesting a dual international career for some of our netball players here.
Hey, listen,
John,
when she's finished with that, she'll be the youngster on my team, that's for sure. She knows what I'm talking about, and I tell you, because they go back to their hotel and they watch what's going on. Anyway, welcome back to the hotel, Hong Kong. This is... I hope you're going to enjoy life, because that's a really good intercept. Excellent work there from Natassia Brakenridge. Right, now you need to make sure you get your target. Oh dear, Connie, come on. Give credit to the Sri Lankans. Their defense worked out brilliantly, and their attack, well, short of a miracle, is not likely to be upset under the basket. That's quick passing, good, that's excellent, much better, good. Triangular play on the attack, good stuff. 8-9, but Sri Lanka have possession back again. Gayanjali, oh my goodness, and another mistake there. Lovely hand up there again by Elise Daly. And now here is Krystle that will make this and then reinforce it with another pickup from the centre pass by Elise Daly.
Well, the Australian shooting, well, the Hong Kong shooting has been exceptional in this game. John?
Yeah, once they've got the ball, it's secured underneath the basket, underneath the net. She's a few meters out, but it doesn't matter. It's superb. 2.5. Michelle.
I think Hong Kong take their first lead of the game with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yep. 10-9. It's a good position to be in. Can they thwart this young lady, though? She's going to play it off. No, she doesn't need to. It's very flat. It's 10-all. But Hong Kong have the advantage of the centre pass. Sri Lanka proving themselves to be really, really tough. They are playing nicely in the out court. No, missed it this time, but in for the rebound, and that will be It'll be Sri Lanka's ball. So a couple of turnovers, and it's made a big difference to the situation. Although it's still 10-all, Sri Lanka have got the attack, and then they have got the repossession. Ooh, again, excellent play there by wing defence. That's Kate Jolly. Kate Agars in our list, but Kate Jolly on the programme. So we have to suggest that she might be recently wedded.
Shall we find out at half-time?
Well, I think you might have to go for a little walk there. Sri Lanka back in the lead and with the ball as well. That it's a painful experience when you turn over on the attack.
But it has been a really impressive display by Hong Kong so far, I have to say, John.
They've done well. They've had a really good tournament. They've enjoyed themselves, and I have to say, yesterday, of the matches I've seen them play, they really were excellent. They did everything the coaches asked them to do. And it was very, very impressive performance to beat Singapore. Singapore playing Malaysia a little bit later on this evening. That'll get the juices going for the crowd here. It's in for 11-12. Sri Lanka, less than 4 minutes left in the first quarter. The long ball again, it's grabbed so easily out of the air. They just need to put it close to the net. In fact, it would appear that they're almost shooting at the net from distance. But up pops Tharjini with regularity, and that is another big turnover here for Sri Lanka. Got the patience, got the movement, lovely angles, and there it goes again. It's 14, she'll get another chance, 14-11. I don't even have to wait for the ball to go in the net. It's metronomically ensured, that's for sure. A little bit further away this time, but it doesn't make any difference. It's 15-11. Hong Kong will get the centre pass, but it's really, really tough for them when they give up possession. Okay, picked up nicely there, Elise Daly. Oh, what was that? My goodness, was that obstruction? There was certainly
extra steps there, John.
Was it paces? That's made up for it immediately. Great work by Kate. The wing defender gets a little back. Oh my goodness, okay. The wing attack there has got it with Connie. Laid it on. Elise Daly again, and now Michelle will look for it back again. Over the top. Krystle has it now. It's still on the outside, on the edge of the circle. Connie's got it there, put it over the top. That's not good. Chase back, but Michelle has ended up on the floor.
That's the second time she's gone down in this match.
It is.
Looks like a bit of a medical timeout coming up.
I think it will be. She will be. Once the medics come on, I think she'll have to be replaced for a short period at least. They won't want to lose her.
Contact lens.
All right, okay. A few words about Michelle, actually. She won't mind me telling the world, to be quite honest. She is an extraordinarily talented young player. I say young advisedly because at 46 years old, she certainly has been unbelievably aggressive, fit in everything she's doing, and very accurate with her shooting. She's got a personal of 73%, but she made up beautifully yesterday with some very, very strategically important goals as well. She never stops. She's absolutely stunning, and I have to say Krystle Edwards, as her partner, has finished off really well. But of course, at goal attack, Michelle has to be moving everywhere. In the 2/3 that she operates, she's dynamic. It's 16-12, and Hong Kong can feel a little bit hard done by here. They've turned over a couple of times, and they find themselves under pressure.
It was just a short spell of 2 minutes there when they allowed the game to get away from them.
Indeed it is. 13-16. Krystle Edwards doing a great job under the net. Now relying on the defenders to intercept. Turnover would be good for almost there, but
great attempt, eh?
Yeah, you do risk it. You risk it, but 17-13. Again, it's obstruction. So Hong Kong back in possession, looking for some outs here. Krystle chasing and finding there. Oh my goodness, and that really will be annoying. Turnover once again. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Hong Kong have let it slip just a little bit. They need now to try and thwart this. They won't. It will be another score. There it is. It's 6 seconds to go. Wow. And that is the hooter at the end of the first quarter. And after promising so much early in that quarter, Hong Kong have had to concede not only the score by 5, but also a couple of turnovers at crucial moments in that play. An entertaining first quarter, but the status quo has been established. Tharjini Sivalingam is absolutely in control. 18-13 to Sri Lanka. Second quarter, Hong Kong made too many errors, gave up possession, and they've suffered. 18-13 at the moment. Sri Lanka left to right on your screen. And they have really established the status quo, undefeated at the moment. Tharjini Sivalingam, as the goal shooter, is absolutely untouchable when the ball comes through to her. The big challenge for Hong Kong is to stop it getting to her. And there you go. You can see what the challenge is with that one. 19-13.
Well, John, I can tell you that there have been a couple of changes here. Well, the Hong Kong have taken out the centre. Elise Bridget Daly has gone out, and in her place now we've got Erin Agars there, changing position from wing defence to centre, while they've brought in Ann Low as the new wing defence.
Yep, thank you for that. Now the long ball across Michelle. She likes those 2.5, 3 metre shots.
Start.
Yep, that was good.
You know, really, John, I mean, in the first quarter, it was just that spell towards the end, the 4 minutes in the end when Sri Lanka upped the intensity and, and crucial turnovers by Hong Kong just caused that gap to open up.
Tharjini, yeah, it's absolutely right. Tharjini doesn't like to shoot from way out. She loves that little step forward, which she's allowed, obviously, and there's another turnover, and I have to say that it's not fatal at the moment, but it's really difficult for Hong Kong to come back. There's another infringement there, contact, and Sri Lanka continue.
They can ill afford all these turnovers, given the quality of the Sri Lankan attack.
That's right. Kate Jolly on that occasion. Okay, was tempting, but it's still going to be Hong Kong's ball here. GK, Natassia Brakenridge, and Connie there, the captain, plays it well into Kate Jolly again. It's gone out, but it will be Krystle who picks it up. In fact, she's going to leave it there for Michelle Arkell. Okay, no problems at all there. So, although the centre pass comes back to Sri Lanka, there's a little bit of hope here, but not quite. Look at that. Over the top. Do you know, she could almost be had up for coming over the top of the defender. Uh-oh. There's a problem there with positioning. I have to say that was really difficult. Hong Kong again have given up 2 points in a row. There you go, 22-15. Tough to take with another one in prospect. You give up, it's at least, turnovers at least 2 points. She's a way out. She's a way out, and that is what I told you. She doesn't like it, but she's fouled in the process, can take that step forward, and it makes such a difference. There's a lot of contact under there. It's a non-contact sport, this, but I can tell you, they feel like they've been in a big battle. Uh-oh. Unlucky, it's going to be Sri Lanka's ball. But again, panic stations, the scoreboard pressure builds up, and Hong Kong then have to do something about it. Of course, you've got to release it after 3 seconds, or before 3 seconds are up.
Well, John, I given the amount of time on the clock right now, I don't see why Hong Kong is trying to hurry the game up. I mean, the way they beat Malaysia yesterday, well, Singapore yesterday was to slow things down. And I think if they try to employ some of those tactics that they did yesterday, perhaps they'll have a better chance in this game.
Well, they've got a possession here, so there was a turnover. Oh dear, that's really a poor ball through, and Ann Low will not have enjoyed that. It's going to be another shot at the target, 24-15. It's easy to say, isn't it? It's all about confidence, and at the moment they know that Tharjini is right there, and whatever they do, it's the out ball for Sri Lanka. It's a timeout, and Krystle is taking a little bit of a break, is she?
Looks like it.
Yeah, yep. I think she's not feeling at all well. That is very sad. My goodness me. It looks like we've got Michelle taking over at goal shooter. And yeah, I've got a feeling this is now, is it Mandy? Mandy Thai, or is it Angela? Let's have a look.
Looks like
it's Angela
Chan.
Yeah, it is Angela. Something special required from Hong Kong at the moment. They're under the cosh and they are feeling a little bit unloved, it has to be said. 26-15, and it's going to be the possession back to Sri Lanka again. Sri Lanka don't have to do a great deal, just ball up. And well, there's a timeout there, and it looks like Natasha's going to take a little break. That's interesting. So that is a tactic, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow, my goodness. Okay. Well, you've got to do things when you're under pressure. And Natasha gives way to Krystle, who finds herself, instead of attacking and shooting, has come now to try to calm down the attacking prowess of Tharjini.
She's moved from one end of the court to the other.
Indeed. Yeah.
In 2 rapid moves. Well, there's a 12 goal differential right now between Hong Kong and Sri Lanka, and you like to think that Hong Kong wants to keep it as close as possible because the goal difference is going to work.
Yeah, it is, but it's not impossible. If they can work a strategy, pick up a couple of turnovers, it's not impossible to get those points back.
As we saw in the first quarter, Hong Kong can be competitive. They actually took a lead of 10-9.
Oh, you beauty, it's worked immediately. Wow, that is unbelievable. That is fantastic. It's still going to be Hong Kong's ball. And you have to say, the tactic has worked a treat. Wow. Krystle Edwards, you can tell she's got a fun-loving attitude on the world, and that absolutely was fantastic. Here we go, a turnover, plus a score, plus a possession from the halfway. I tell you what, Hong Kong is smiling a little bit here, and smiling a little bit more there with Michelle.
Well, as it was Michelle Arkell that was taking the load of the scoring anyway, and they could afford to push Krystle back to the other side of the court.
You just have to, okay, that was a little bit too hard and high there, but 28-18. It means that Hong Kong, with a couple more turnovers, can come back within range. Michelle, again from a way out, has made it. I tell you, well, I don't know, I'm of the age, Philip, where Arkell, to me, was not a human being, but a racehorse. He was one of the most famous racehorses ever in Great Britain.
I have heard.
You have, there you go. Well, I tell you what, Michelle is behaving like a champion racehorse at the moment. She's absolutely stunning. Arkell, the racehorse, was actually the 3-time winner of the Gold Cup at Cheltenham, which is another famous place in UK. And I have to say, Arkell, well, certainly in my day, was the one to beat. And Michelle here today, unfortunately, misses that ball over the top. But it's a fun little thing, and I know she's got a great sense of humour. I won't mind me saying it. She's nothing like a champion racehorse. Maybe the energy and the heart, but...
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Fantastic.
Well, speaking of famous English names, John, I think what's on most of these ladies' mind is Liverpool next year. And Liverpool is where the World Cup is going to be held.
It's the World Championship.
Well, we've got 2 spots here, 2 places. The 2 finalists will earn direct entry into the tournament.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Hong Kong need to now take advantage of the little breaks that they get. Again, some contact there, spotted by the umpire. Going for goal and short, and that's not good. And that really is very, very unfortunate for Angela Chan and for Hong Kong. 31-29. You think it's going to work every time, don't you? Wow.
Well, it has worked before.
Yeah. You know, there was even suggestions that authorities might even try capping the height of some of the players. Can you imagine?
I'd like to see them try.
Yeah. You'd imagine that in the basketball arenas of the States. My goodness me. Well, it does present itself with a challenge. There's no question about that.
And it is not an unfair challenge, to be honest,
Nope.
John. I mean, you know, you have to work out a plan to counter a player like Tharjini.
Yep.
And I know it's been tried. We've had the rugby lives before and all of that.
Well, you know, the Lomus of the world. There was one fantastic player, Jonah Lomo, no longer with us, of course, but what a player he was. And again, nobody could stay with him when he was on form. Extraordinary. 34-20, this is a big, big lead. 16-7 in the quarter in favour of Sri Lanka. They've just been totally overawed by the Sri Lankan team. Michelle will put that one in and does well, 21.
It has been impressive from Arkell, I have to say. Just very few mistakes.
It's in, it's counting, it's 35. 35-21. And again, some really nice defensive work there by Gayani Dissanayake. Over the top it goes. It's rhythmical, it's easy, it's in, it's 36.
And it's quite funny to note, John, that as soon as the ball reaches Tharjini's hands, all the rest of the Sri Lankan players start just walking back up to their positions in court.
Don't need to fight anymore. There you go. Hello. You sure you want to be watching this, Hong Kong? When you go back to your room, I think you better go and have a pizza. Less painful. All right, Michelle just got away with it. And now has the ball to herself. 2 minutes left in the half, and she puts it in for a lovely 22nd point. Still 15 adrift, though. And that is really probably an insurmountable job, but there you go. Well done. Krystle does the job. A diamond effort there from Krystle. Hong Kong still have the ball. They need to move this quickly now. It's only 1 minute 37. Michelle is there, makes it. Ooh, a double-handed shot. Applause all around this OCBC arena. With that, they've got the ball here with 1.5 minutes left. That's good work. Down that right flank. Yeah, some assured passing. Even the bounce pass made its target. It's good again. Well done. 24-37. Now, can you stop that ball getting up the front? Less than a minute left. It's going to be over the top. It's going to be into the net. It's going to be 38. Bit rhythmical, isn't it? Hey, we could make a song.
Very much so, yeah.
45 seconds left. Hong Kong have possession. They need to take advantage of this one. Maybe hold on to it a little bit. There's still chance. Okay, it's 25, but still chance for Hong Kong to score with 30 seconds left. Who's chasing? That was the one that was required. Unlucky, Krystle. And there, 20 seconds. It could still be another point. 16 seconds and counting. Connie plays it away. And Rebecca Miller will take it again. 7's got to be quick. It's got to be fast. It won't happen. It's Sri Lanka's ball, but they won't have time either. But it'll end this half.
Half-time, the
Hong
score
Kong
is
39-25, Sri Lanka 39. In terms of splitting the quarters, 18-13 to Sri Lanka in the first, 21-12 to Sri Lanka in the second. And that is a totally dominant position. And again, it's been established by Tharjini Sivalingam, who's been absolutely Lady Mountain right at the front. Okay, third quarter coming up, and the first time that she's had a chance to play for Hong Kong during this tournament. 29 years old, she's got it right on cue. There you go. Helen Bibo scores 26-40. The long ball is too long. Ha ha, right. That's
two quick mistakes there by Sri Lanka.
We knew it would be tough to come back into this, but if they play like this and moving it around nicely, wing attack is there as well, but no, it's not needed. Here's Bibo. Bibo will get another chance. Oh dear. Oh, Michelle did well to recover that one.
Looks like
under the basket. Yeah, amazing. Hong Kong have the benefit of the centre pass as well. Oui, that was unlucky, and you can see her clap her hands with frustration there. The goalkeeper for Sri Lanka almost got that one. That's Chathurangi. Well, they're putting two on her, and it might just work out, but 41-28. Hong Kong have possession again. Bibo looking to try and get away, finding it hard to break through. Lovely, nice work. And round the rim and away, and that will be Sri Lanka's ball. That's unlucky. That was an important possession that Hong Kong desperately needed to score every attack. Still going to be Sri Lanka's. It's really very competitive, working very hard, both teams. And there's that familiar over-the-top ball into the net ball, 42. Gayanjali starts it off again. And that big pace it is in is 43. Again, it just shows the importance of not giving the turnover away.
You know, John, Tharjini makes it look very easy, but I'm sure it's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not. She's obviously got those skills. Michelle there interplaying nicely, makes it for 29. Nice bit of interplay there with Angela Chan. It's good, it's 44. 44-29.
We saw yesterday when Sri Lanka played against Malaysia that the Malaysian defense was just giving her so much close attention, putting her off balance.
Yeah, they did well, I have to say. They did really well, but ultimately, obviously in the end, it wasn't quite good enough. But 30 points to 44. 5-all in this quarter. That's an important stat. There's a long ball again, unbelievable. Oh, goodness me. It's like one of those fairground grabbers, you know, the ones that bring you the stuffed toys. It's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary hands. They've got glue on them. The ball sticks. Oh, okay, a little bit of stepping there. Turnover ball. Can they take advantage, Hong Kong? 15. No, here we go. Bibo is wide, and that will be Sri Lanka's. Again, giving up possession. It's more than doing that. It's actually another big opportunity, a big chance for Sri Lanka. Tharjini is just waiting over the top. There we go. The pretend shot, the actual pass And the actual score, 46-30, and possession back to Sri Lanka. That's loose. That was lack of concentration. And the goal attack, Hasitha Mendis is saying, what do you expect? You put it way outside of my reach. That's better. Nice work. Close quarter work. Whee. Yeah, it's a non-contact sport, Philip.
Non-contact sport.
I think you should know that. It's still going to be Hong Kong's. A bit lucky that Michelle. Yeah, she waves her head in disappointment, but Bebo looking for it.
Michelle Arkell, who's been decked twice already in this game, will definitely tell you it's non-contact sport.
Yeah. This is rugby with a round ball. Yeah, we get tangled up again, but it's going to be Sri Lanka again. Well, you have to hand it to Sri Lanka. They have been resolute in every part of their performance, and they're using their great attributes to the ultimate. 47-30. This is now a bit of a tanking, in truth. Yeah, nice. Angela got into good position. Bibao did the same. Excellent work. Helene makes it for 31. 7.5 minutes just under to go in this quarter now. They are trying desperately hard to keep it away, but we haven't seen many of those. Hasitha Mendis, she keeps up her record. Well, she's got a 91%. That's poor. That is a bad pass into the zone. And again, a little bit of concentration lacking now. Hong Kong. It's a funny old thing, scoreboard pressure, and that's 3 seconds. Holding for 3, you're going to give it away. Good defense that from Hong Kong. Oh my goodness, and then some steps there. Ay, ay, ay. Aha! Right, stepping there because that was wasn't caught successfully first time. Yeah, good triangle work there. Excellent. Helene, hello, Helene. Ay, 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 ay.
I make it about four attempts now that
that's
just gone round the rim and come out for Helene.
Yeah, it's messy, isn't it? You can't give away possession like that. It was a beautiful setup too. Lovely work. 2-on-1 here, 2-on-1. It won't make any difference. 2 in a row there for Hasitha Mendis. 49, they've got the possession back again. The sender does well, but there's a turnover. Lovely piece of play, good work. You're looking everywhere. Michelle needs to move it and does it successfully, but on that occasion, Angela Chan retains possession. Long ball across is no good, but it will be retained by Hong Kong. It's frenetic activity with 5 minutes to go. Come on, Michelle, we need this one in. Good girl. 32-49. It's going to be Hong Kong's again. Oh my goodness, that is really Rebecca Miller there. Again, lack of concentration. Basic error. I can tell you right now, Robin Manihera will be tearing her hair out. It's it's very frustrating. Get possession, good position, and you throw it away with a basic error.
What would you do if you're Hong Kong, John? I mean,
well, we had this discussion yesterday, you know, what can we do against Tharjini? You know, something really drastic. Perhaps you've got to use your partner in defense to gain extra height. Perhaps you've got to, and that's not against the rules. You can actually jump on your own partner's shoulders in order to get the height. It's still going to be Sri Lanka's there, and they've given up possession once again, Hong Kong. To be quite honest, you really have to find someone, perhaps, who will match her for height. I do remember in '83 when we had the World Championships here, Rhonda Meads was a giant. I don't think she was quite as tall as Tharjini, but she was huge. She was the daughter of Meads, the New Zealand rugby player, Colin Meads. Yeah, absolutely, well done.
The old pine tree.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, she was the pine tree daughter, and I tell you, she was fantastic. But New Zealand did not win that championships. Australia won it. So they managed somehow, with quick thinking and amazing stopping, they managed to put the pressure on. But you do need someone at least of similar physique, I guess, to do just that. It's going to be hard. But that presents the challenge, doesn't it? In the international environment, and again, Bibo misses out there. They've given up a lot of possession in this quarter. 14-7 in favour of Sri Lanka. That's too many. They're still working hard and held the position well. That's really good. Excellent work from Rebecca that time. And then given away again. It's easy to say 2-on-1, but you're not going to make it too often, are you? There you go.
But the all-round play by Sri Lanka in this game has been really
good.
No,
they played well. We have to be fair. Okay, they're not just a one-man band or a one-woman band. It's very, very good strategic play. Long ball up, taken out of the air by Krystle, and she's done well. Now, move it solidly forward. That Sri Lankan defense is not easy to break down either. Helene looks out wide. Michelle has got it from 2.5 meters and makes it 33. Less than 2 minutes left. In the quarter, that is.
I don't think enough credit is being given to the two Sri Lankan defenders there.
They are very good, but that was a poor pass. Right on cue for commentator's curse there, Philip. Well done. Okay, this will be a very useful play if they make it. They do. Well done, Michelle. 33 for 54. It's coming back again. Kate Jolly looking again for those lovely low passes. The repossession. Oh, that's clever. Ha ha! Everyone here knows what the problem was. You couldn't get the replay. It's going to be Hong Kong's again. It's less than a minute left, and that's another good shot and conversion by Helene Bibo. Sri Lanka have possession with 45 to go. It's 20 points difference. That's the big deal. They won't. Oh, and there again, Hong Kong have possession with 36, and you could feel that there was tension with that attempt to pass. 3 seconds given up, and once again, Rebecca Miller comes forward, long way away. Michelle's not too keen on that and does a really good job. 36 now. I beg your pardon, 35, of course. They've got possession with 9 seconds to go. It's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. Come on. No, it's not going to happen, is it? 2, 3. No, too short. Won't have a second chance. There's the hooter.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is 54.
Right, exhausting, isn't it? 35 to Hong Kong, 54 to Sri Lanka. They've continued their good work, but once again in that third quarter, Sri Lanka added another 5 points to their total. 15-10 they won that particular quarter. And as you so rightly said, Philip, they are not just a single player. They do well, they transfer it well. And when they get that opportunity, they really So the final quarter then, Sri Lanka from left to right on your screens, and it has been a fascinating battle. Hong Kong had ambitions, but the Sri Lankan team, as you can see right now, Sri Lanka are very, very accomplished, and they'll have to give this up, actually, because of an infringement.
Well, John, I can tell you that they're not letting up. Only one change for this final quarter. The wing defense, Nauchalee Rajapaksha, has been withdrawn, and in her place now, Sureka Gamage. Number 7 in Gamage, I would say, Sureka Gamage, coming in as wing defense. For Hong Kong, Angela Chan moves back into goal attack. We see Helene Bibo being withdrawn. And Connie Wong comes back into the game as the wing attack. And looks like a change straight off. The center is going off there. Kate Jolly. And coming in her place, Elise Daly.
Yeah, that Elise was the original center. Okay, well, you have it 55-37 then. And
so 18-point difference here,
yeah.
John.
Oh, and that was a poor shot, poor pass from Elise. She was aiming for Rebecca Miller, didn't get there. It just shows Sri Lanka they're very, very alive and alert to the opportunities. Tharjini puts it over the top of everyone. 56-37. Well, it's not a lack of effort here by Hong Kong. There's no doubt at all. They are running so crazy. That's okay. Opportunity lost there. That bounce again. Daly is very combative. Hong Kong pick up the ball. That's really quite funny because Tharjini thought it was going to be hers. Not that she ever plays much outside. Uh-oh, once again, but Hong Kong have it. Angela Chan moving forward underneath the basket, but there she is. And makes it nicely, good movement. 38-56. That's good, that's lovely work. We've been forced down and travel. Oh, goodness, steps, was it too? Yeah. One of the things, Philip, I'm really impressed with, that all these girls accept the umpire's decision as law. There's no argument, there's not even a little cross look.
Well, I have to say this is so much like rugby, isn't it? Where
to a certain extent, although even in my day, to be quite honest, there was a little bit of niggle going on. I mean, it's not like football. I mean, they argue. When the referee sneezes, he can't actually sneeze and have a good time. He's always going to be challenged. But here, the discipline in this sport is fantastic. Whatever they feel, and we've got a change of centre here. Looks like, is that Tellini? With a Gabdara. Originally it was Gayanjali, then Tellini. Any news on who that might be now?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, she actually fires it quite high over the top of the rim. That's two in close succession there for Angela. That's good work. 58-39. Yeah, I keep, just to emphasize that point, I'm so impressed with the discipline. It's inculcated at school. It carries on into the senior era. And you never, ever argue with the umpire referee. It's just one of those things. You don't even show dissatisfaction. However,
I think it looks like Gayanjali has come back into the game.
Right, okay. Yep. Amarawansa. Hong Kong trying to put a little bit of a full court press on here, and they do well. Oh, unlucky. Wing defense.
And there you go, official confirmation there.
Natassia. There you go, well done. Gayanjali, it is. There she is in possession right now. Long ball forward and...
But just on your point there, John, I mean, you put a lot of trust in the umpires making the right calls.
Yeah, of course. But it's such a difficult, very, very difficult game to umpire. The calls are marginal often. You just have a look and see how close everything. You know, it's no call there at the moment, but that will be Hong Kong's ball. Although there was quite obviously some contact. That's good. They're working hard. Less than 10 minutes left in the match. There's a lot of shielding and rolling off the defense as well, but that's very nice work. Great work, Michelle Arkell.
She has been impressive from range.
Well, she's a very impressive player. Extraordinary. She plays with a smile on her face as well. She absolutely adores the sport. Again, some infringement there, too close to contact. Michelle has just handed the ball off her bounce, which is very good for 41. Get it back within 15. It's 6-all in the quarter, so, and now 7-6 Sri Lanka. They've lost all quarters at the moment, 18-13, 21-12 and 15-10. So if Hong Kong can actually snatch a win in the quarter, that will help, but that is not going to help the cause, my goodness. Oh, and another one. An infringement that Sri Lanka give up the ball once again.
I think that ball just went the entire length of a third of the court, and that's not allowed.
No. Again, still in this fourth quarter, that Sri Lanka defense is very, very active. They are really, really squeezing and teasing and upsetting. But here's a chance here. Michelle's under the basket. And she makes it 42. Leveled up at 7-all in the quarter. 7 minutes. Still Sri Lanka's, but Connie did a good job in narrowing that angle and getting to the ball. They're very, very mobile, this Sri Lankan team, I tell you. That was really, really good attack. Excellent play. We'll come back to the middle here now. 8-7 in the quarter. 62-42, Sri Lanka. Oh, and another error. Rebecca Miller loses control of that one. That one's over the top. Oh, dear. Wow. Rebecca tried to make amends to come over the top, but that was only at the expense of a foul. So 9-7 now with a chance to make it 10. Thank you very much indeed. 10-7 in the quarter, 64-42.
I think that took all of 2 seconds for the ball to travel from the center of the court to Tharjini's hands.
Well, it's certainly been a step too far. Whatever ambitions Hong Kong had, they've certainly been thwarted. And again, a very, very nice play from distance. Michelle Arkell, 43-64. She was still looking at the umpire. She actually played it in to Tharjini there. That was quite amusing. From Hasitha. Long ball held out, and it would still be Hong Kong's. That's a little over 5 minutes left in the match, and well done, Angela, picking up that one from Connie, and it's in the bucket. 44-65. It's still Sri Lanka's ball, but the game 2-on-1 was very successful. Good defense. Krystle trying her best, but there's only one way she can do it, and that's by fouling. Actually holding her own eye, so that suggests that she might have got a little bit of an elbow or finger in the wrong place. Okay, well, come on, tell us about Hasitha Mendis then. You know that she didn't even take a single shot in the first
Not
half.
at all, not at all. She didn't take a single shot in the first 2 quarters, and then in the third quarter she's come on. And I was just thinking, John, that you've got Talini, who's such a lethal weapon in your side, and Hong Kong will be thinking, let's get the ball out of her hands and put pressure on her, the backup shooter, to take her shots. And she's been almost perfect.
I
so
think
far.
she has been perfect. I'm not absolutely certain, but I haven't seen her miss one. I think she's got 3 or 4 out of 4, something like
And
that.
they're not easy shots as well.
No.
Hasitha's the one that she's been ones that she's been taking. So it's at those times when you start asking yourself, is this an impossible task to actually beat Sri Lanka? If you deny Talini the ball, Hasitha will still put it away anyway.
The thing is, you're reinforcing the fact that Sri Lanka really have a very good team. That was great defense, though. Rebecca Miller. Rebecca's running out, but that's cross court straight into the hands of Elise Daly, and she will find support here once again with Rebecca, and that's not a good pass.
That was a great intercept by the goal defense.
Very nice. I tell you what, Krystle Edwards, since she's been there at goalkeeper, she spends her life mostly at goal shooter and does a great job there. But this is not a foreign position to her. She's been very, very impressive. Look at her trying to get that ball. It's exhausting work, defending.
I have to say that she's listed in our book here as just a GS or GA, and
there you
the fact
go.
of the matter that she's gone down to a GK and done such a great job.
Yeah, amazing. So, discovered a new talent. That's a nice ball from Connie. Angela's right there, misses that one, but gets it back again. Well, good rebounding. Good work, 45. Less than 2.5 minutes left in the match now. Sri Lanka in total control. But Hong Kong putting up a big fight here. Now, with this ball coming straight down, they need to move it quicker. Good angles being run. Connie out wide, drops it inside to Angela. Michelle's waiting if it misses. But no good. Backing in with the elbow, Michelle. She actually said to the umpires, look what's happening. Yeah, she's the old pro, I have to say. She knows what to say and do. Uh-oh. That wasn't great from Natassia. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. It's over the top. It's she's not exactly butterfingers there. Still glue on those hands of Tharjini. 69-46, there's another one. 70-46 in no time at all. Oh, it's unbelievable. How frustrating is that? Rebecca Miller sucks in air, pokes out her cheeks and just goes, oh, how do you beat that? It was a long ball. I don't know whether it was entirely intended, but that is another bounce pass that doesn't quite work, but okay. Replay. So Angela gets that one in for 47. We're now 34 seconds and counting down to the end of the match. Sri Lanka can have another attack here. They can, and they will make it. 71. The ball comes back to the center. It will be Hong Kong's. They're going to have to be quick if they want to convert this. 71-48 would be a hammering, of course, but it's been a good match. We've enjoyed this one. A little bit of pushing and shoving, and I think Angela Chan will have the chance here, or will it be Michelle? Michelle, my belle. Good girl, well done. 48, and it will be the hooter any second now. That's it.
And that
Hong Kong have been defeated by 71 to 48. A brave, brave effort, it has to be said, but ultimately, that girl, Tharjini Sivalingam, she has been absolutely superb at the top of the circle, under the net. And all her support players have done their job so very well indeed as well. Well done, Sri Lanka, undefeated here at the OCBC Arena, and high hopes that they'll come away with the top trophy. I don't think anybody's going to challenge them. 71-48, Sri Lanka victorious over Hong Kong.
OCBC Arena, I've got Tharjini Sivalingam, the goal shooter from Sri Lanka, here with me. Now, she's no stranger. I'm sure all of you know who she is. Now, Tharjini, congratulations on it. Sri Lanka has been undefeated so far in this competition. It's been an amazing run for you guys. You are the top shooter in this competition with a massive lead among everybody else. So do you feel any pressure as a goal shooter?
Thank you so much, everyone. I have the pressure. Yeah, every goal, GD and big pressure. But I have the confidence and I want to play and my coach tells something. That's why I play.
All right, your confidence really shines through every time you take the ball. You put it in. It's incredible. Now, Sri Lanka have booked their place in the finals of this competition. You guys are one step closer to that 5th Asian Championship title. Are you guys feeling the pressure? Are you guys feeling nervous at all?
Yeah, of course. We are preparing the final. We thinking our players, everyone is doing some surgery and everything. I hope we win.
All right, all the best for that. We will see you on... first, you got the semi-finals on Saturday, so good luck for that. Congratulations on your win, and we'll see you on Saturday. Have a good rest tomorrow. Thank you very much, Tharjini. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tharjini Sivalingam. Now, at 7 p.m., we've got more netball action happening for you. Singapore will play against Malaysia. You don't want to miss that match.